play all over the floor, but having my brother Chet winning, some of who I grew up with, and I got to see every step of his process, made it just feel really attainable. You know what I'm saying? That it can actually be done, and it's not too far off. So I think all of us are really intentional in terms of we have a chance, a window to make a run. The same way Indiana took advantage of theirs last year. And then once you get there, it just comes down to winning 4 games before the other team does. And we all have, that self-confidence and belief that we can put it together. And by that point in the year, we'll be in position to go contend for one. So, I think if you think anything else, it'll be unachievable. So, that's what we're all shooting for sure.
Jalen, last one for you. We had some fun at your guy Desmond Bane's expense from that game on Sunday when he threw the ball at OT Anunoby. What were you guys thinking when all that was going down? What did you say to him after the game? Because even he had to laugh about it later.
Bro, I told Darren, bro, I love you, bro. You're the funniest dude I know. I've never seen him on the basketball court. I've never seen nothing like it, man. It's so funny, but I'm riding with him, bro. Right, wrong, or indifferent, man. I'm so compassionate. Even when he's playing dodgeball,
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. You take him in an arm wrestling match, or Popeye gonna take you down? Because that man's got big arms.
I don't wrestle guys no more. We had all types of moments during the beginning of the year. He's too strong for that. I stay away from him.
Good for you, smart man. Hey, man, listen. Good luck this weekend. The last time you were in a semifinal, you hit a big shot. You ended up on the scorer's table like D. Wade many years ago. So good luck to you guys this weekend, okay?
I appreciate all those days, man.
Yes, sir. Take care. There he is. Jalen Sutton. Coming up, the Thunder last trip to Vegas left a sour taste in their mouth. How SGA and the squad are looking to avenge their loss from last year's cup. And Team USA's training camp is underway. You want to hear what Caitlin Clark has to say about representing the red, white, and blue after being left off the team in 2024.
You've earned this. So hold it up. This isn't just an isolation. It's a fight. The universe value of making space for more people. You are a fighter. This is your beginning. Without the mark of a fighter.
CIDP is no walk in the park.
That's true.
I take the Big Bird Hydrula self-injection.
Same. It's the first major innovation in CIDP treatment in over 30 years.
And while I still have CIDP,
I have a chance to
live bigger. Big Bird Hydrula has been proven to significantly reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
And I can treat my CIDP with a once-weekly injection in about 30 seconds.
Do not use Big-Bird Hydrula if you're allergic to its ingredients. It may increase infection risk and cause serious allergic or infusion or injection-related reactions. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, fever, recent or planned vaccinations, allergy history, or kidney problems. The most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
I'm hitting the fairway to the fellas.
I'm hitting the road to my number one. That's how we live vividly with Big Bird Hydrula.
Ask your neurologist about Big-Bird Hydrula for self-injection.
You can run the perfect race. Leading the pack on the final lap.
And then, boom.
That's true in racing and life. When debt hits hard, National Debt Relief helps you take control. So you can pay less than you owe in less time than you think. When life wrecks your finances, National Debt Relief helps you get back on track. Visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started today.
Tradition can turn a leap into a legend and inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels. To make our masa from scratch, with no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Go, Pack, go.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Tells of a child that's held this thirst, that either sees the age of the gods or destroys it.
We play every day, every season. Nobody brings you closer to the action than ESPN.
Now we're teaming up with DraftKings to create the ultimate destination for fans.
So get ready and bet responsibly. ESPN and DraftKings, the future of fandom starts now.
Isiah's back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic.
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
You see, people love it. And it's so good with our new red chili turkey. You're going to want to put it on everything. It's 10 on its flavor.
Introducing Stow, the only apparel with adjustable medical grade support, engineered with high-strength cables to reinforce the body, designed to help you overcome injuries. Back out there. Stowco.com.
Oh no! What are they? It could cost a fortune to get a contractor to come fix it. It's not covered by homeowners insurance.
That's why you should have HomeServe.
So listen to you.
Your waterline breaks. HomeServe sends a qualified contractor to fix it and pays for the covered repairs.
With HomeServe, the American dream of owning a home doesn't need to be a nightmare.
Plans from HomeServe start at just $4.99 a month.
Call 1-833-526-8408 or visit HomeServe.com.
You're watching NBA Today.
Motivation for these teams. Get to Vegas.
Guys are saying about it, everything matters.
Here we go.
Liberties at stake, so the fleet is above.
And then there were four. The NBA Cup spotlight shifts to Vegas with the Knicks and Magic fighting for a chance at the final, followed by the Spurs taking on the scorching hot OKC Thunder, looking to continue their historic run. On the Spurs side, we welcome in Michael C. Wright from Las Vegas. So, Michael, all things considered now, how do the Spurs feel about this potential matchup with OKC?
George, this is their NBA Finals. Same football, but it's their Super Bowl. That's how important this is for the San Antonio Spurs. You go back and you look at their roster, you look at some of the core guys on it, the Devin Vassell, the Keldon Johnsons, even Victor Wembanyama, just some of these young guys. They have not played in any meaningful games during their tenures with the San Antonio Spurs. If you want to go back and find a meaningful game, you got to go all the way back to 2022 when they played the New Orleans Pelicans in a play-in tournament. So you're talking about a team with a 6-year playoff drought, and this team sees this as an opportunity to sort of build that muscle memory that you need in meaningful games that will carry you like in the playoffs and things like that. And besides that, Keldon Johnson also wants to get along with his winning. He's got to add to that race we've got outside San Antonio.
All right, Michael, we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so the expectation is Victor will be on the floor, and despite all the Spurs' success without him, it's safe to say that San Antonio will need Wemby if they're going to have a chance against OKC. Look, the Thunder obviously have come into NBA Cup play undefeated here, winning by nearly 25 points per game. That's right, they outscored teams by 124 points in the 5 Cup games. So let's check in with Tim McMahon. All right, Tim, they lost last year. What do they expect out of this experience?
Howdy, Georgia. They lost last year to the Bucks in the finals, but the Thunder actually felt like they benefited from that experience. Not just playing in the high-stakes game, but more being in this atmosphere. It's a unique atmosphere. The practices, everything's organized by the NBA, the press conferences. It's kind of a circus. They felt like that prepared them for a little bit of what they were going to face in the finals. And look, they are here, as Gary Williams said, if we're going to play in it and we want to win it. They don't have some kind of vendetta, is the way he put it, in terms of like trying to avenge last year's loss for the Bucks. The Thunder tried to win every single game they played. They've been almost successful in that this year, obviously 24-1. You're looking at 72-10 over their last 82. And, hey, as much money as these guys have, they'd like to have another 500 and change. So they're in it to win it here in Las Vegas.
All right, Tim. Appreciate it, brother. I'll see you in Vegas. All right, this has looking through today's thread posts.
content creator Kristen Staples posted, if Wemby plays in the Emirates Cup game, I think they'll upset OKC. That's my hot take. And fans, don't forget to keep the conversation going on Threads, scan the QR code, and, of course, jump in the conversation. Is anyone here going to give OKC, or anyone other than OKC, a chance to win the NBA Cup? What do you think, Big Bird?
Well, first,
You all over OKC.
all over. All over. You want me to go get my jacket out the
I know, I've seen it.
We can make it Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's going to be high-level competition. I think the Spurs are going to put up a fight for about 2.5 quarters, and then all of a sudden, OKC is going to take it to the next level. Because remember, they lost in the cup last year, down in the championship, but they didn't have Chet. Now they fully loaded. Oh, they coming out there to have the big.
All right, get bullied last year, Bobby, against Milwaukee.
There are two numbers to watch when we watch this game on Saturday. +5 in the first quarter and +6 in the first quarter. That's the point separation Oklahoma City is. They come out blazing in the first to start the game, and they will start playing defense like we saw against Phoenix, and they will. The first half is over in the third quarter. Mark?
There's a lot of great matchups in this Thunder Spurs game, but Wemby Chet, there's a rivalry that goes back to when they're teenagers playing international ball. Something about Chet that just brings something out of Wemby. I know he's going to be rusty, but I look forward to seeing him tomorrow and on Christmas.
All right, real quick. Nobody's giving the East a shot?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I love Big Body Bros.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Listen, the Mavs will be on Christmas Day, along with Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, hosting the game. 9 a.m. Pacific. Then it's Spurs Thunder, Mavs Warriors, Rockets Lakers, and Timberwolves Nuggets cap off the night. 5 of the best gifts anyone can ask for. Coming up, it was a series to remember for Julius Randle last postseason against the Golden State Warriors. Randle faces the Warriors tonight. Kind enough to join us on the show coming up next.
At DQ, we're all about and. Like our new limited time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal with crispy onions.
And a fry for me.
And here's your drink.
And a sundae.
Try our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal right now at DQ.
Introducing the X-Pack from Comerfit, our groundbreaking technology designed for compression support of your lower back and core like you've never experienced before. The X-Pack evenly distributes the support across a broader surface area of your back for relief of lower back aches and pains. An orthopedic design alloy support pad and 4 built-in flexible stabilizers to help improve alignment and promote better posture. Get X-Pack at Amazon.com. Comerfit, feel the difference.
Tradition unleashes the passion of the dog pound and inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels to make our masa from scratch. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Here we go, Browns. When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people. I just switched to Visible Unlimited Data, $25. Or you should join. Take care of the picture.
You should join Visible. It's like $25 a month.
Unlimited data and hotspot, all on Verizon, America's best 5G network, for just $25 a month. It's the ultimate wireless hack for those in the know. A top-tier network at a budget-friendly cost. Now, for a limited time, get Visible for $19 a month for 26 months. Visible. Live in the know. If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance. I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong. That someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know, it's not easy to talk about. So I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-440-6965. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-440-6965. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and...
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight.
Let the road for this.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barrett, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Kyrie Irving.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. And late in the season, every game is so crucial for teams in the hunt. Brent, do players feel that extra pressure?
NBA, I think with teams that have expectations, you know that time is running out. So it's not so much pressure to win. It's knowing that you cannot give up opportunities to give yourself a chance to participate in the postseason.
Welcome back to NBA Today. This is the best version of him. He's been great all season. Feel like he's in such a groove. He can get to where he wants to go.
Julius Randle has been doing it all for the Timberwolves this season as he's on pace for 52nd 26-6 season in franchise history. He's joined 5 2002-03 KG. Randle caught up with our Malika Andrew. Let's take a listen.
Now, Timberwolves forward Julius Randle. Julius, as always, we appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. All right, let's chat a little bit because you arrived right before training camp, right? Your first year in Minnesota. Now you're settled in with this team. It's year 2. You're actually outpacing the start you had last year when you went to the conference finals, but you're just 2-8 against teams that are 500 and above. So how do you assess your team's play in the first quarter of the year here?
Just a little up and down. You know, we feel like we've given away games that we easily could. Maybe 3 or 4 of them. And you know, we played well in games, and we found ways to win when we didn't play well. So it's been up and down. You know, we've won a good amount of games, but have not played our best basketball. So it's encouraging from that standpoint. A long way to go. It's a long season, so we can start that to start.
Anthony Edwards having another fantastic season. He's getting doubled quite a bit, and when that happens, when he's facing that kind of pressure, that's when you start cooking. How do you getting there?
I mean, it's us as a collective. Like, we gotta, you know, make sure. Aggressive and take the pressure off of them. Our defenses had to get, you know, me a good amount of attention or Jay.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Outside Erving. Green, a screen. The rebound by Embiid. To the right side. Back to Thomas. Williams, a screen on Erving. Thomas passes to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. Williams against Durant. Outside for Erving. Gasol passes to Erving. Back to Gasol. 5 to shoot. Inside. And that one's good. Erving.
That's what you're going to get with Pau Gasol, a tremendous passer who's got his eyes up at all times.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's Erving, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Good on the bucket.
I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Here's Thomas, after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Some solid defense from Gasol.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Hits the trifecta.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Embiid, a screen on Erving. Pass to Embiid from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Embiid's got 5 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Durant. Over Williams. And there's another one for the Nets.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Gasol. Rebounded by the Nets.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Williams against Durant. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Erving. Here's Embiid. Up and over Gasol. Embiid can't hit.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Erving. Outside for Green. Durant for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Erving. Pass to Wilkins. Can they get it? And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Erving. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he makes it.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Green with the ball. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Wilkins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Number 1, Kyrie Irving.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've got a 9-point lead. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Now here's Erving. Last game, 26 points for him. Pass to Erving. Clock at 4. Here's Gasol. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Erving. Here's Wilkins. Over Erving. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Erving. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Outside Durant. Green, the pass to Durant. Crafty move. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Thomas. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Erving. 4-point game. Pass to Gasol. And here's Green from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Wilkins. And Erving comes to help. Wilkins can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Erving. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Fade away. Erving, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fires, top of the key. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Jones. And a change for the Nets. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gasol.
Obviously, I did knock off a little bit around to get my lungs back, but my body feels really good. It feels really good spot. I was thinking about it last night. When they open the door, it's just you take for granted getting like slots, and you don't want to set these on one tier, but
the Nets with a lead.
For myself, obviously, the year was pretty challenging.
And here's Erving. Spins. Scores off the spin. Erving's got 6 points.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
The Suns have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Thomas passes to Wilkins. Back to Thomas. Pass to Embiid. And Whiteside with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You take a look at the Suns. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
Well, right now for the Suns, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
The goal is very defined. line. They have to have a strong finish to the season to make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now here's Smith. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. There's a screen by Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Durant with the bucket. 12 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that we could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA, All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs, on that 75th anniversary team. Just stack them all up right there.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Erving finds Smith. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Nets lead by 7. Here's Thomas. Green covering. Thomas passes to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Back to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Outside Erving. Pass to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A spindly guy. Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
Guys, it's Friday.
That's a line for the Nets. Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
We're going to get some points that caught our attention. And yes, there's still contestants here. Who said standing rookie, undefeated. Let's talk about them a little bit.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things you've got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper.
Iguodala's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Was it A, Kyrie, B, Draymond, or C, Jermaine? And this is why I'm 1 of 5. I get these types of points right here. I'm going to go with the game.
And so he hits both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Schroeder. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Smith passes to Iguodala. And here's Whiteside. Iguodala outside. 4 on the clock. Out to Schroeder. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their disruption in that game.
Okay.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jamal Murray. Let's see. So he says.
Here's Wilkins. Iguodala defending. Shot on the wing. And it's Phoenix with another.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Now Iguodala gets to see a basket. Durant finds Whiteside. Whiteside drawing the double team. The Suns making a switch here. Eason's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 17, Tari Eason.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Smith. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 3. Thomas, that's good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a group.
there's no answer for it.
Move early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Durant. Now here's Smith. Back to Durant. Elbow shot on the way. It's good. Durant's got 16 points now.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
It's Thomas on the wing, covered by Schroeder. The offensive rebound. Holmgren. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Brooklyn shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Left side Schroeder. Pass to Iguodala. Now Durant. Defended by Eason. Here's Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Schroeder passes to Iguodala. The three, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Gasol's checked in for Whiteside. The Suns trailing. Now here's Jones. 11 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Pass to Thomas. Floats one up. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anderson against Schroeder. And here's Smith. Launches it. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
Pau Gasol, first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Isiah Thomas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Probably going to pick up the basketball, right, and not be able to get into the keys of the defense. Small things like that. Right, so we talked about you guys are going to blitz. So looking at this, I want you to tell me what's the next rotation. Yeah, right, so look how high you are.
And the second free throw is good.
You got the low defender, so we call this, what do you guys call it before? I'll tell you what we call it for NBA. We let team shoot. Right?
Got it up. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
That's why you're not in the position. If this isn't shooting in the corner, what would you call this rotation right here? Oh my God. Yeah, you say it right. It's 100%. Right? It's absolutely right. You would be what we call the X out now. Low man pulls in.
If I'm looking at the backside, it's clear to move that I can see for a second.
Well, the pick and roll, right? We always talk about when the pick and roll happens, where's the eye side? Where's the eye side of our defense? You guys, these 2 players are the eye side, right? Because you're going away, right? This young fella in the corner, he can't really help because there's nobody to help him, right? So your teammate is low. If that was a shooter,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep.
I'm glad you picked up on it. Okay, these are small things, right? Just your awareness when you are on the floor sometimes. Right now, look where you are, right? What could you do for your teammate? Just what?
Especially one guard.
Yeah, right. So you see certain things. I want you to see certain things where you're in the game where you can really have an impact on the play. Super subtle. Because like right now, he's digging, right? Digging on your teammate. Boom. If you just give a stunt, I guarantee he's going to pick up the basketball early
And they have been thus far.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Then it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave. A kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Anderson following the bucket by the Nets. Deflected.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside, Anderson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anderson's got his first points in this one. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brad.
Every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
Now here's Schroeder. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, Smith. Doesn't go for it.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Brooklyn with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Now here's Gasol. Not a lot of room. Pass to Durant. Outside Schroeder. He takes it in. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Nets lead by 5.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Here's Murray. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith right side. Knocked loose. On the break. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 5 now.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Number 1, the Nets.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
First free throw is good.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being the scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Erving's checked in for Brooklyn. Erving comes in for Smith.
This is good here. Yeah, this is what we call. Great job.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Anderson against Schroeder. Anderson drives. Can't get it to fall. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, now you can tell this is game plan for you guys. Big fella gets off, right? And you guys keep the defense attack. Yeah, we got a great start with the ball. We continue to see.
Thomas, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray.
What do you guys call your defense here? Call it black. Yeah, same concept, right? But again, you're going to hear different terminology. So for all you guys out there, we talk about icing. floor right now is keeping.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Erving. Gasol with it. And Erving powers it home.
So much of a team player is Gasol, always willing to give the ball up if somebody's open.
Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside for Erving. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Gasol. 3-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Now here's Anderson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Basket counts. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Erving finds Schroeder. Outside Erving. Anderson against Erving. Shoots over Anderson. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
There's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Shot from 12. And he hits the jumper. 9 points in the game. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Now here's Iguodala. From deep. Gasol misses. Williams against Erving. Here's Thomas. Williams is screen on Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Schroeder with a rebound. Brooklyn has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Iguodala outside for Erving. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
That's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Phoenix making some changes. Embiid comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jones in for Williams. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in. Here's Thomas. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
The free throw drops for Embiid. So both teams making some changes here.
Phenomenal historical run. 4 straight NBA finals.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Get big guys on the floor.
Now here's Erving. Give him 8 points now. Over to the wing. Whiteside with a screen on Jones. Back to Whiteside. And good. Coming on the assist by Erving. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, Erving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Pass to Thomas. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Thomas, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Holmgren, 4 on the clock.
Just keep watching Draymond Green and keep being impressed by what he does defensively out there.
Holmgren against Schroeder. The kick to Durant. To the left side wing. Durant with it. 43 points last game out with the fadeaway. The Suns clear it. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds. Outside Schroeder. Green, the pass to Schroeder. Outside Durant. Left side Schroeder. And here is Green. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Thomas, guarded by Durant. Pass to Wilkins. Wide open. Drained it for 2 points. Wilkins has got 6. The Nets have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And how about we check the numbers for Kyrie Irving?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Williams has checked in for the Suns. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
Listen to it. My man, see it? Yeah, that's a big time play right there.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Embiid. The 3 ball. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Durant takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Tipped. Here's Jones. The rebound by Whiteside. And here's Durant. Bring it up for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
That one rolls around and rims out. The Suns trailing.
Listen.
Outside for Erving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Suns making a change here. Murray's checked in. Iguodala's checked in for Brooklyn.
This is the final. Game is done. A man missing the wide open three. Walk through the evening and let the ball go out of bounds. I'm asking why you saved it. Hey,
That free throw good from Erving.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Well, the Suns shooting pretty well at 45%. Murray is doubled. Outside, Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Erving. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Can't lay it in off the lob. The Nets with the lead. Right side Green. On the wing Erving. Iguodala outside. Pass to Erving. Back to Iguodala. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Whiteside finds Erving. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Iguodala brings a double team. Three-pointer Embiid. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Pass to Erving. 1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball. High arcing shot, and the shot goes down. Erving's got 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. Embiid, a screen on Erving. Thomas passes to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Save money on delicious food and enjoy some after-race games for just $19.99.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns.
Feeling good, I think thankfully it was not a very forceful play.
And Embiid drops them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from the three-point range tonight. Here's Erving. 13 points in the game. Oh, stolen by Embiid. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Embiid no good on that. Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. Murray comes in for Embiid. 30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Erving. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Erving against Murray. And here's Erving. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
It's all tied in Phoenix. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Billy Donovan, and Coach, you look at the team's execution defensively. Are you pleased with what you saw?
I thought we defended well. I think the problem was we fouled too much. Had some turnovers that we would have had back. But overall, I think when we were settled in the half court, we defended well.
Coach hoping they can stay settled in the second half. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Well, we want to take advantage of anything comes we can get. Obviously, we're playing right now, but we the fact the next game that we can consider. The rest that we had the last 2 days and take advantage of this time together in basketball.
Much does the losing streak impact the level of concern?
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
We're just focused on getting better.
If you want to be a championship team overnight, Kevin Durant is who you go on. He's been at the top of the mountain multiple times, and he knows what it takes. If you give him the right support, he can do the heavy lifting.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
We're working on, getting more strengths offensively, getting to it more consistently. But as you can imagine, we're also
letting your opponent shoot over 50%, rarely a recipe for success.
Making sure that that's consistent to our best version, regardless of what's happening.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to stay with it. And each day, like today, is an opportunity for him to get better and to make an impression.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Durant, following the score by Phoenix. Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Thomas. Now here's Embiid. Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green finds Durant, going inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Williams from long range. Brooklyn with the board. Outside, Green. Pass to Gasol. Now Erving. Shoots from 12. And Erving with the basket. On the assist from Erving. Erving's got his 4th assist with that last one. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Wilkins. And it's Erving with a rebound. Erving's got 4 rebounds now. Williams against Erving. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Pass to Wilkins. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Yes, it's good. And now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And he lobs it up top. Tries to save it. Now here's Erving. The D's right on him. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
No, it's just getting more live action, getting some dunks and the competition out there. You can run, get back in shape, get shots up. How fast the game is, it's about driving lanes, passing lanes. Literally, you have to know yourself for that, so that was good to get out there and get some reps before you get back out there in the court.
Brooklyn on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Thomas. Here's Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Durant. Here's Gasol on the wing, Erving. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Erving. Embiid against Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. O'Neal passes to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, it's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice. Brian, it's sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver and always looking to see whether there's yet a better system. Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Alex. Now here's Erving, tightly guarded. Gasol, the screen. 17-footer. Back to Erving. That one goes.
Oh, what a shot.
That's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And Erving used to having to score through contact. Great poise from the vet.
The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
He's playing good basketball, making some plays.
Durant against Williams. And Green comes to help. Pass to Embiid. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now Erving, 19 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Gasol inside. Embiid covers. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Even when guys playing dunkers, that was really cool. Back in Chicago, it was great to see everybody from.
Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Out to the right wing. Baseline try. Rebounded by Green.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Gasol. Erving with it. The kick to Durant. Just 4 to shoot.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Adapt to what we needed pretty much overnight.
Erving looking around.
Kyrie, certainly one of the craftiest players in the league with the ball in his hands. Just a nightmare to defend, especially in space.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, it's contagious.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Wilkins. The 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now. Erving with it. Back to Green. Erving finds Erving. Clock at 6. Outside. Green takes a 3. The Suns clear it. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. To the middle.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Erving. He's got 21. From the stripe. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Williams passes to Embiid.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without foul.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Some changes for Phoenix. Holmgren, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Jones in for Williams. Iguodala's checked in for Brooklyn. Smith comes in for Erving.
I'm talking about activity we had. He was in the gym every day for a whole year trying to get back. So that is something we had to the payoff for the workers. But
so going to touch on it every minute ago, but you guys have all finding the rhythm, finding the rotation, consistency. How far do you guys are?
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Nick. I would be out here where you said.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's NFC South battle. I just don't like it.
I live in Orlando.
I'm sorry. I'm hoping that y'all don't have a good night tonight so that we can.
And that one goes in. 2 for the line that time. And so it's Erving with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. Tries to spin move into the lane. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Erving, 1 shot.
We'll see. The goal change is to
that free throw good from Erving.
Focus, continue to get better.
Here's Thomas. He's got 12.
Nobody's happy with the record.
Embiid, a screen on Smith. Here's Thomas. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Erving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Thomas. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Erving with it. He's got 24. Iguodala outside. Pass to Erving. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Erving comes to help. For the tie. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 15.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now in the second half. And he looks hungry for more.
And here's Erving. Smith outside. Launches it from deep. The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Wilkins. Covered by Smith. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Fast break, Brooklyn. Smith finds Erving. Now here's Gasol. Embiid covers. Schroeder, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
14. Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Number 17.
Everybody's journey is different. That balance of who do you think you are as a player versus what does the team need you to do.
The 3, Smith gets the 3 to fall. He's got 11.
Now that's Smith's go-to shot. Well, come to think of it, any shot is JR's go-to shot.
Iguodala brings a double team. A clear look for Embiid. And another basket for Phoenix. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Now Iguodala. Still no points. Down low.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the plays moving forward.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Taking all the low-hanging fruit.
Defense here tonight, sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And the Nets making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
Mindset, but
we are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Nets, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be. They're in really good position in terms of playoff picture.
Well, the Suns shooting 45% here in the second half. Wilkins pass to Holmgren. The rebound by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10 to the middle. Iguodala's shot is good.
Now watch Iguodala down there slipping around and capable of finishing in that spot.
Here's Thomas, covered by Schroeder. He gets it in there. Wilkins has got 15. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. The lead is 2. Up top, Whiteside. Pass to Erving. Holmgren with the block.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Well, the Nets shooting around 53%. A nice number. Right side, Erving. Now Iguodala.
Being in that situation, we get to see the picture.
And here's Schroeder. He's stolen by Holmgren. Here we go, one-on-one. Jones, the pass to Embiid. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. And that one on Iguodala.
The team going to Cleveland, which is going to be back pretty well.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Erving. Count it. Erving's got 13 in the second half.
Such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Thomas passes to Anderson. The free throw drops for Anderson. Holmgren, he's checked in for Embiid.
That's a big part of sustaining high-level basketball. How difficult is the challenge of sustaining those last 2 games and how they went? You know, the way you closed out the games.
And Anderson drops them both.
Yeah, I think you would love to come back here and knowing that children a lot of guys that are really disappointed at the end of the game. I feel like the order that it happened, and that game was in
Here's Durant. Give him 23.
Down to the wire. It's pretty high. It's great to see the guys feel like
And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. We see a little stat padding here.
Williams from long range. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. We'll be back in a moment.
What's his individual responsibility to grow, whether it's time after practice or doing the things in off-season? And alongside that, what's the team's responsibility to help the player develop and fit?
It's a partnership for sure. Especially, with the situation we have where, it's been the same coach, the same system, and it's just a matter of trying to ask the right questions. Be honest with yourself both ways around, are you doing the things that's the message is being heard, and are you actually out there on the court trying?
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. What separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Smith. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Erving in at the 2. Now here's Erving. Durant finds Green. Here's Erving. It counts, and the foul. That one on Murray.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, and he finds it.
Very talented. We still didn't have to believe that he would make it.
And it's the Suns with the ball, trailing by 4. Outside Murray. Here's O'Neal. Jones, the pass to Murray. And it's blocked by Erving. Schroeder against Anderson. Outside, Green. Here's Durant. Shakes him. Oh, KD! Filthy!
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
Well, Phoenix is shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Erving with the basket on the assist from Green. And it's an 8-point Nets lead. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Jones with a screen on Durant. Outside Murray. Inside. To halt the run. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Erving. Green with a screen on Murray. The 3, Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Williams, a screen on Erving. Murray with it. Durant covering. Murray, shot is good.
So many tools at DeJounte Murray's disposal. The pick gets Murray free to fire that one off.
Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Green, the pass to Erving. He puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Jones with a screen on Schroeder to the inside. Here's O'Neal over Green. Oh, Green with a block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Schroeder finds Green. Durant draws the double. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
I think Malachi wasn't great tonight, but he.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Timeout called. The Suns. One of the stories here is Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot.
What's on the docket? You got a good one spot?
So if we like the next week, it's so you get this margarita there, that's in Glastonbury, that's my time. You're looking for breakfast or brunch, game day lunch, Dog Lane Cafe, big dog downstairs, and the next too.
You're going to join me for any of these?
We have a lease.
Perhaps the biggest news coming out of today had nothing to do with any of these things that we talked about. And that was Bill Self kind of insinuating that the injury that Darren Peterson is dealing with might be a little bit more serious than we are currently anticipating. I don't know if this is just gamesmanship, but here's what Bill Self had to say in this press conference after a 76-57 win over Princeton.
We're not obviously going to have to for the immediate future. I just don't know how long that will be. We got some things to discuss, and we're looking at. He's getting the best, really getting the best treatment. I mean, all that stuff that he's got on his driving instrument. And he wants to be out there so bad.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their team. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie,
they thought it was cramps early on in the year, and it actually has been a hamstring issue that they figured out about a week or so ago, and it hasn't gotten all the way better. Now, again, Darren Peterson wants to play. He feels like he can play. He'll want to get out there Tuesday night at Champions Classic. But
that's on D. 7-point differential.
Big play.
Knocks it loose and scored by Green. Here's the break.
You're not worried.
Here's Erving.
He understands.
That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his third assist of the night.
How about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
Now here's Anderson.
He gets it again. He's going to be out.
Pass to O'Neal. Fades away. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Because Darren Peterson isn't going to be able to.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's Erving. 5 to shoot. And he makes in the layup. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
Even with the score as it is, it just keeps coming at you.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
Best thing for me ran through the season, and also maybe
Anderson passes to O'Neal. This one for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 14-4 run. Right side Green.
When I was in school, like I heard was
pass to Durant.
Staff, it was the treatment staff.
Schroeder with it. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot-first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Now here's Anderson. And the Suns miss again.
And it's just
Smith with it.
Right?
Green,
so
the pass to Durant.
There's a difference.
Green with a screen on Anderson.
Kind of what he would be doing.
Here's Durant. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. From 17, Jones misses.
The freshman who's just trying to
and so Durant will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Schroeder.
It's the amount of usage to Peterson.
Green up top.
With his Kansas team. So it's
It's different than if he's like a major role, right? Like Derek Peterson.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
I mean, it's up there with
the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Phoenix making some changes. Holmgren comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Thomas in for Anderson. Here's Thomas. O'Neal on the wing.
See, there's no chilling with Derek Peterson. It's right back into it. So.
And the Suns miss again.
You know, hopefully this causes
they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Right now, they've got some matchups coming up.
Outside Schroeder.
4 or 5 games early on.
Right side Green.
Conference play. I think that's kind of okay.
Durant against Holmgren. Pass to Erving. A 3, Smith. Basket is good. Nice setup from Erving. Erving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Williams misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Gasol's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Smith. And Erving is subbed in for Erving. Brooklyn calls timeout.
I've never really worn green, so this is nice.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Thomas, covered by Schroeder. All sorts of time. Here's Embiid. Oh, gotta get a body on Embiid.
Good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Erving. Gasol, the screen.
Significant.
On the wing, Erving. Defended by Jones. Erving, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Embiid a screen on Schroeder. From the elbow. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Erving gets it to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Embiid, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Thomas. That one rolls around and rims out.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Durant pass to Schroeder. Iguodala outside. Schroeder against Holmgren. Embiid brings a double team. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Erving comes in for Schroeder.
I'm saying that in 24-1, they have finished the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's and then people are
Erving pass to Green.
And they could use those to fill in for the
Shot clock at 5.
players that they're playing on.
Outside Durant. Fires from the wing. Basket is good. Nice setup from Erving. Erving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Thomas. And the layup is good. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Timeout call, Brooklyn.
So number reason we talked about before. So yeah, Alex Caruso, Isiah Harris, good contributor, but
here's Erving. Pass to Durant. Gasol the screen from 17. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Erving. Erving's got 6 assists here tonight. Phoenix calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Right now, they're just at 24-1. It's giving,
Williams is checked in for the Suns. Some changes for Brooklyn.
It felt like they just couldn't hold it. And if you did, you just like caught him on the roof. You know what I mean? Like in the playoffs.
Embiid from outside. Gets 3 ball to go. Embiid's got 37.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside Stevenson. Driving in. Outside for Gallinari. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Thomas. Tries again. Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first one falls.
You're like, we should just win all those games. Then you look at the last thing, it's like, okay, you got the Rockets, obviously the Nuggets, but like, I think the NBA is not as good.
And Williams drops some notes.
Or is it just the Thunder?
And here's Stevenson.
Say their team as, I mean, think about it. It's not overreact in the aspect of like a year ago.
To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 15.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Thomas passes to Embiid.
Another series, 7-game series as well.
Now Williams. There's the 3. Stevenson with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he
That's that. Coming this season, people like, yeah,
outside McDaniels. Misses the 3.
Dallas was still.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Down by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Give them credit for what will be their 38th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kevin Durant.
I just really love his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up. He threw himself into a lot of plays.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused it needs to be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
That one's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home was filled with some smiles.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the basket by Embiid.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Pass to Gallinari. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid.
They'll be the playoff.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Jones with a screen on Stevenson.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Yeah, we always want. Yeah, he's a good player, and that's what he is.
Now Stevenson.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like I'm not there yet, but you're waiting for something from him.
Off target. So we see the Nets taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road
He has to. He hasn't done it this season. He's had a good season, but I want him. I think Evan Mobley should be a guy who averages like 25, 10,
This is Brian
and
Anderson
4
thanking you for watching
with
tonight's
like
game.
2.
And now we present the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
I think he has the ability and the talent to do so. I don't know if he has the motor or not. I don't know. But he has taken jumps. This year, he's just been kind of similar to last year. He hasn't taken another step. He's already taken 2 or 3 steps. I'm waiting for that step to where he's like top 10 in the NBA. You know, top 10 player. That's the step I wanted to take. So, yeah, I am still waiting. And to your point, yeah, a couple years go by, then you start to be like, you know, from now at least, this is who he is, which would be great. He's a great player. But in terms of being a superstar, is what we're looking for, right? That's Paolo's close. This year's been weird, but now you're seeing he's playing well again. Their team's winning. We can disperse to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that whole thing was silly. But, yeah, that's the next step.
Well, so for the Cavs, let's say you're in Darius Garland's coach. You're his agent, you're spending whatever you want. Are you kind of thinking, man, can we get this guy out of here? So remember when he had his own team in Cleveland and he was an all-star? Things were going good. For whatever reason, it's been a weird fit with Donovan Mitchell. Are you thinking, like, for the Cavs' sake, for Darius Garland's sake, maybe them mutually splitting would be best for both sides?
I don't know. I mean, what's the other option? You have to bring something to the table. I'm not, like, getting rid of Darius Garland just because I think it would work better without him. He's too
It's hard to bring back someone that's talented. It would be more like a role guy.
Yeah, bro, I'm not just getting rid of Garland. Like, Garland's too good of a player just to, like, let go. Besides the fact that there's games when he's not playing that, like, they need him.
Right.
Like, you'll see it when, like, Donovan's not having a spectacular. I know he's great. Every time I watch him play, this guy is unbelievable. Like, he's such a good player. But in the playoff games where he doesn't have it going, because it's going to happen. You can't play well every game, especially in the playoffs. You're going to have a playoff game where, like, things ain't going right. You missed a couple, or you're in foul trouble, whatever the case may be. Every game has a life of its own.
Zach needs leaders who embrace the future, who deliver results fast, accelerated by top-tier content. Lead with confidence.
And that game slows down. Some of these other guys who are playing well for them now in the playoffs are not getting, you know what I'm saying? You need Garland. Like last year, like Ty Jerome's a good player, but when they asked too much of him, they're like, yo, we need Darius Garland back.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He's going against Nembhard and Halliburton, and then you can see there's levels to this. No disrespect to Ty Jerome. He's a good backup guard. But, like, he's going against Halliburton and Jerome and Nembhard. I'm sorry, he's going against Nembhard and Halliburton and even Mathurin coming off the bench. And, like, these guys are just at a different level.